Another announcement, another day. Hotter than Ibiza. It's a different country every day, isn't it? But the exciting thing is it's really hot over here. Not that I'm seeing much of it at the moment, just sort of stuck in the office, but we've got some appointments later on. Always great to get out with people. Lovely time of the year to see houses as well. I always think, in the summertime, everything looks so beautiful, doesn't it? All the streets look dreamy. The leaves are out on the trees, flowers are blooming, everything looks great. And Norbury's looking great at the moment, actually. Just walking down the road this morning, it was like, yeah, we're going to have some great viewings today. And you do sell a lot more, partly because people are prepared to come out, partly because we've been locked down for so long. People are craving to see new properties. I was just speaking to a first-time buyer before coming on air this morning, and we were saying it's crazy, isn't it? Absolute madness that things are coming on the market and selling, and people are expecting exactly the opposite. But oh no, things are moving. So if you're thinking of selling, do get in touch with us. Also on the rental side, rental's not just busy, it's nuts. So if you've got a property you're thinking of renting out, we are short on stock. We have let virtually everything we've got on the market. So anyone who's thinking of letting, wants to do so carefully, get the right kind of tenants, talk to us about that right away. Good morning to the Property Jungle. Thanks for watching. Always good to have you on board. A few bits of news as well today. The Mail reports that Housing Secretary Robert Jenrick is resisting attempts to get him to hand over the files on the planning for the site that he's allowing. He's turned over the refusal of the local council, and it's found out that money has changed hands there. So big scandal there, very interesting. Also, government to relax planning rules. This is interesting. So because of the lockdown, there were lots of planning applications that, of course, expired, and they're extending that so that you can still have the opportunity that you should have had during those times, which I think is a great thing. And it's quite clear when you look at what they're doing that they're actually quite keen on stimulating house building. And they're saying Knight Frank has just done a survey and said that there's a 4% increase in demand for new builds. That doesn't surprise me. We're finding there's a huge increase in people looking generally as well right now, but particularly for new builds. That's interesting. On this time last year, 4% increase. 9/10 of small deposit home loans have been axed since the lockdown. That's interesting. So a lot of lenders are tightening up on their criterion, but there are still a lot of 95% first-time buyer deals out there. So don't be put off. There are ways to buy, and I think it's a great time to get in. Bank of England is saying that it's going to reverse QE before it raises rates, and I think that's just indicative of a low interest rate economy that we're going to be in for some time to come, due to the recession. One of the small things we can be thankful of, I think. I certainly hope that continues. We just refinanced one of our buy-to-lets at 1%. Absolutely incredible that you can refinance something at 1%, isn't it? But the deals are out there, guys. If you're on a buy-to-let, have a look around. Yes, an eye-opener. Apart from that, what else have we got on today? Well, I've just been listening to a webinar about the electrical safety standards, one that our industry have put together, and definitely coming in on the 1st of July and applies to existing tenancies from April next year. So our advice is, as is our professional bodies actually, get those electrical checks done, make sure you're ahead of the game so that you comply even if you've let prior to next month. And if it's getting close and you're not sure whether you're going to be done, just get an electrical check done. They last for 5 years. Why wouldn't you? Especially because they are disruptive, as I've mentioned before, if there's things go wrong. So make sure you get in nice and early. Apart from that, I hope you have a fantastic day. And that's Ken at 10 done for today. Better than news at 10 though, right? We'll see you tomorrow, same time. Take care.